Corpses, guess what? Pipemaster is in the house. Anyway, yeah, I'm not normally this energetic, but man, he's got me going. He's got me going. And you know why? Because he says that this thing is absolutely stunning when he saw it in person. When he saw it in person.
This thing is on the money. On the money.
I tried to explain to everybody how different this looks when you're here, when you actually see the mask. But it's hard to explain. Video, pictures, I don't care what anybody. I don't even know. I don't even know if you can capture how crazy cool this mask really is in person. So we're styling the hair. Are you going to use gel?
Yeah, we're going to use some product.
We're going to use that product, right? Okay. Let me put the live on the big screen over here. We do have somebody watching us. Say hello out there, guys. Pipemaster's here, and we're styling the hair. We're going to put product in it. We teased it, but I didn't do a lot to it. So you guys can hear me. I got that fan going. You know what? I can shut that off. I'm going to shut that fan off. That's annoying as hell. You can put the fan, you can take the fan off. Oh, how does that sound? Relief to the ears. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm going to go on YouTube and see what's happening. Now, I'll read the comments, and we're videoing this so we see what Pipemaster does to tease the hair, to bring it to life. Pipemaster's going to make this mask come alive. YouTube. No, we can't have that bullshit. I just need to go to my channel. Okay, cool. We're there. I'm gonna roll my crippled chair over to you. Oh my God. Don't get old, man. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, it's funny. You don't realize how much weight I lost until you see me in person. Crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe the amount of weight that you lost.
Yeah, you saw me at my heaviest too.
Yes.
Last time
yes.
I was like 125 pounds heavier. See, I got it on video now. Now I don't have to worry about it. Although the live hasn't been able, they haven't let me upload the live videos. I'm just going to I'll let it sit there for a week if I have to. I won't delete this video. I'm just going to sit back and watch. Guess what, guys? I'm one of you tonight. Gotta love this shit. How was it fishing? Because I never did follow up with that. Did you catch anything that night, or?
Oh, bass fishing?
Yeah.
I didn't get a goddamn thing.
Really?
No, my brother caught one, and that was it.
No holes? No holes? You didn't find any holes, huh?
No, we were just in the ponds we drop our boat in, and that was it.
I don't think we're too far off with this, with the teasing, right? What do you think?
Not. We're not.
I just think
product
product.
Swirled right. It just needs a little bit of product.
Yeah, I want to really watch you do the product. I'm going to come on camera too, so I'm
wish you
probably.
had the spray.
I didn't even know what it was called.
It's just regular spray gel.
Spray gel. It's in an aerosol can?
No, it's in like a pump can.
Well, why the hell wouldn't that spray if I just put the same, when you water it down maybe?
It's more liquidy.
Well, wait a minute, hold on, before you do that. before you go do it the way you want it to do it, let's water that down a little bit and see what happens. What do you want? You think?
Yeah,
we
I got to
should?
do the back edges first, though.
Okay. Got to get those devil's horns in there.
Here, you got some long strands here. Might have to snip them down a little bit.
Scissors are right there, man. That's what I use to cut the whole damn thing anyway. This is fun. I wish all you guys were actually close enough to come join us here at the
DJ
mask,
Styles at
the
the
DJ
mask
at the mask crypt. How you like the background, guys? Check out the wall. See the wall? There you go. I'm just tilting it back so you guys can see the wall. I worked in here all day today, organizing everything, and I still feel like I'm clustered up. Worked all day.
A rag.
A rag? How about towel? Will that work?
Sure.
Of course, there, right behind you. Blue towel. Sticky. Sticky, but yet. More. If you need more, go for it. I never did finish my blue summer. I'm sorry, I'm blocking you guys' view. Standing there like an idiot. Where's this? But I'm digging this. All right, guys. Peace. I don't know if I have a container to put any blood in that. Let me see if I'll have to dig one up. You know what? Maybe I can put the cleaner in another bottle. Yeah, I can. But I gotta rinse that bottle out real good before I put it in there. Now, you want to water this stuff down a little bit, and then.
No, because it's pretty watery already.
Really?
Yeah.
It wouldn't squirt though. It wouldn't. I tried, man. I put it in this bottle. No, that was this one. I put it in this thing. Home Depot. It's a good bottle.
Got a wet spray, huh?
Wouldn't spray. It just went. That was it. Sound effects and all. Yeah, you're putting very little product in, I've noticed.
Yeah, you can't do it wrong.
No, makes sense too, because if you overdo it, man, you gotta. And the problem is, and this is what I'm afraid of, with that little bit of product, if it really doesn't grab and stay,
Well,
and
you're gonna
when
keep
you're shipping,
but you want to keep adding more, but you want to get your shape
it's got to be
first.
layer. It's got to be layered.
Yeah, you got to get your shape that you want to, and then keep adding a little bit more to get it hard. But
Okay.
see, you have long fibers of hair. I actually don't want to cut them because the horns on this mask come from, if you look at this picture here, they come from the side.
Right.
Like it comes down, and then the horn comes up, like from back here.
Gotcha.
Same with the one at the bottom down here. The horn comes out from the back of the ear. So I really don't want to snip it, because if you snip it, you might not get the right look.
Right. You'll end up with a thick pile of. It'll look too thick and short.
See, now the top of the hair, it's swirled already pretty good.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. It's called.
We really don't want to swirl this anymore. All this needs across the top is really just a spritz and pat it in the areas that it's flattened down. Like if you look in the corner here, like this corner here, see?
Gotcha.
It's flattened down. That's how you get the pompadour look on the flashback mask.
Right. It's not really
more
real
flattened
high.
on the sides.
Gotcha. It's more flattened down on the sides. So that's going to take product to do that.
Correct. But the front area, you really just want to spritz down to give that look. See how that it's definitely product in there,
there's
but you don't want to mat it down and clump it down.
show them
with
that
gel.
picture. Show them that picture you're using on the thing. See that picture, guys? That's the actual screen used mask sitting in front of Christopher Nelson.
I have it in different angles too. so that you can see the different, like this one you get the full side of the head.
Yes. Yeah, that's giving you a nice.
And you can see its product, there's really not any horns on this side, it just kind of brushed down. And then if you get it from this angle here, you can see how
The one
you
thing
can
I
see
did.
how flat it is on the sides.
Gotcha. Yeah. No shit, it's really flat there.
There you got Christopher Nelson painting James Jude Courtney up.
Oh wow. Okay, I did see that video. I saw that video. That was cool. I think it was a video. Wasn't it a video when he did that?
That was a video when he did that, but he
I think it was
just
in one
that's
of the-
just pictures on his desk.
On his desktop.
Yeah.
See, I don't go on Instagram a lot, so it's almost like I need to start going to his Instagram because he probably has more pictures up there for.
Well, I don't have any social media, so
Oh, you don't do social?
no.
I have no choice because in this business you have to I mean, word of mouth isn't going to travel very far without social media today. Because these kids, I don't want to say kids, but you know, just about everybody, they're pretty much linked to it. And I really do hate it. I'm an old school guy, so it's almost like, but you're watching all our stores disappear. So what do we do? You have to sell online. You have to.
Yeah, I heard Toys R Us made a comeback.
Really? Well, I know that they have 1 or 2 stores still open, but not really a lot. I don't know if they're. Well, it's funny when I went to Toys R Us, I would say 10 years ago, and I bought some, maybe a little less than that, maybe 8 years ago. I went in there to get, I'm looking for variety. I walk in there, everything, I mean, absolutely everything was Lego. They didn't have any soldiers, no army men, no, like nothing. I was like, wait a minute. I was Legos or us.
Legos R Us.
So I was really disappointed with it. And I think that it wasn't long after that they went out of business. So I don't think it was such a good idea. Absolutely getting rid of all their products except for Legos. Although that's all it seems like what the kids were into at the time. But man, some of those, what was the Lego kit? The Star Wars stuff. $275 for the Millennium Falcon. In Lego. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to spend $275 on a toy. Watch me do that. Okay, let me try to read a few of your comments because the camera is behind me and I'm still trying to watch him doing what he's doing. Takeoff Vision, say hello to Pipemaster. Pipemaster's in the house. Who else is on? Oh my God, we got 7 people here, man. Just nobody's chatting with us yet. If you guys want to say something, say it now. I'm looking at the computer screen as we speak. Devil's horns. We're working on the devil's horns. I might just have you do mine too. I like what I'm seeing, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'll have you do mine. Yeah, that's better. Yes, Takeoff Vision Pipe has done many of hair jobs on his collector's masks, and I haven't. I haven't done a lot of hair. So I'm like, you know what? Let me see how it's done by a pro. Somebody that does it. And Pipemaster's a big time collector in this field. So I know he's gonna go the extra mile, especially since he's working on his mask first. Yes. Squeaky, squeaky. I got my comfy shoes on.
Somebody said squeaky, squeaky.
No, that was me. I just said my shoes are squeaking like crazy. It's probably obnoxiously annoying to these guys. But it is what it is. You got to sacrifice to get comfort once in a while. Hell, I usually walk around in here half nude. Good thing you ain't seeing that. Yeah, why don't you show them a picture of the stuff we're putting in that hair? I don't know if that's the right stuff, but you know,
It's working actually pretty good because it's not too thick, so it's not clumping the hair up.
Okay.
When you use gel that's too thick, it'll start clumping all the hair together.
Gotcha.
And then you're gonna have a mess.
Right. Yeah. When you get your hands clean on your next wipe, show them the product. Put it in front of the camera.
But the reason I use gel instead of hairspray is because hairspray, yeah, at the end when you're done styling it, you can spritz it with some hairspray to hold it. That
Right.
shit you had was no good though.
Oh my God!
You
super
had
glue.
got to
super
be
glue.
glued. You use that shit when you're spiking your hair.
I didn't know. What the hell did I know? I just told you. I was told. Here's what I went in. I said, I need the stickiest hairspray you got, and that's what they handed me. And I said, okay, cool. Come back. I tried to brush that shit out.
Oh, you would never brush it out.
What was it? We had to rehair the mask.
I told you. I used to.
It literally pulled the latex right off the head. I was like, whoa, man.
I told you I used to spike my hair going to metal concerts with that.
Gotcha.
Statue of Liberty spikes.
Yeah.
Mohawk.
Took you a week to wash it out. Oh, that's nuts. Okay, so I know not to use that product.
You're lucky you didn't get the stuff that they have called, well, the hairspray was called glue, but they have a gel. It's called spiking glue. If you would have got that, oh, forget it.
Oh, it would have been new hair. Well, we had to rehair it just from that product. I don't want to put anything in there that's going to be hard to get out in case you guys want to style it yourself. The problem is when I ship this in a box, if it gets bounced around, it could get matted a little bit in shipping. We do have to wrap the mask in plastic too, so you are going to have some matting. You're just going to have to pull the hair out on your own.
Yeah, but you can pull it because underneath is not all caked up with product.
Right.
So you could fluff it back out.
Fluff it back out, yeah. Because I have to wrap it in bubble wrap. There's no two ways around it. Now I'm going to stuff it so it really can't be crushed. And then I'm going to wrap it with bubble wrap and then ship it in the and we got a surprise. Me and Pipemaster are joining at the hip. If you buy a mask, you're going to get this really cool surprise in your come on, in the box.
In the box? You want to
It's
show
going to
them?
be in the box. No. It's a surprise.
All right.
It's a surprise to anybody that purchases the mask, and it is valuable. It'll be worth something. I don't say value. It's worth it.
It'll go with what you're getting.
It'll go with what you're getting, and it'll definitely, Now, I meant to ask you. Have you seen do you think that the hairline should be rounded a little bit more?
In here?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what we can do? I mean, you can do it too. I mean, get some tacky glue and just pull some of that hair forward.
No, if you look on this side of the mask, it's the other side's rounded a lot. So this side, you know what? It is rounded.
It's rounded a little more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to change that hairline just a little bit. That's okay.
There gives you a good angle.
Yep. It's got a little roundness to it. But that's nothing because I don't actually have to glue the hair right where that line is since I'm coming forward with the hair. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you want to come over, and then this is more of a straight line down. You see where it's lining up on the ear? It's a little further back on the ear, like right here.
Yes.
Where that line comes down.
Now that I can't undo because unless well, what I can do is I'm going to pour up another
This sculpt's so good, nobody's looking at the hairline.
I know it is that bang. It's banging, but I'm saying for screen accuracy. Oh man, for screen accuracy, I am going to be probably pouring up another clay head and just making tiny little adjustments like that as the future goes on with this mask. Because every time I learn something a little bit new, I want to fix it. I'm just that kind of guy. I don't like to end it. You were kind of, Pipemaster's telling me, no, don't take the hair off again. No, don't take the hair off again. I'm sorry, it ain't right. I got plenty of hair. They were taking it off and did it again. I did it several times. And it was just because it was just way too much hair. And until I figured out exactly how I had to lay that hair, and there's a madness to the method. I had to half the length of the hair on the back of the head, all the way up to about right where that right where the sideburn is. From the sideburn back, it's half the length. When you pull hair, and I'll show you. I got a bag of it right here, and I'll show you real quick. Whoa! I got so much hair. A gorilla would be proud. All right. All right, when you pull hair from your, it's called felted. Felted. When something gets really fuzzy, let me show you something. All right, so you see how this is right here? This is felted. That's when it gets like that, it ruins the hair. And if you over tease that, you'll end up getting a lot of felting. All right, so you got hair product in your hands. Okay, I'm trying to do this so they can see it on camera. Just hold the bag. The bag ain't gonna hurt nothing. All right, so I'm grabbing from the end here, right? And I'm going up further. I already know that the tear point's gonna be right in this area. So you take that and you just pull. And that's your natural fiber length right there. And what I did to the back of the mask is I cut this in half, right here. I cut it in half. Oh, that's not quite half. But I cut this in half, and that's what I used on the length, on the back of the hair, all the way up to about here on the head. Then I went with long hair, and I did put long hair on the sides. So the only place that had the full length of this, and what I do is when I say full length, I cut off about that much. And that's how much hair is on the long section of hair. It's right there. On this back of the head, it's that long. So that's what I do. And this is the good hair, man. We don't want to sew that later. No. Let me read the comments, guys. I'll read them out. You guys want to say hello to Pipemaster or ask him any questions? Now's the time. Now's the time. Okay, man, we got some activity over here. Takeoff, when can I pay you, John? Did you look for the shipping? Oh, hang on, Takeoff Vision. You have to hang on. I Takeoff Vision. I have to sell a few masks for it. No, you know what? I'm going to get yours off because he was the one that actually helped a lot too. I can get 3 of these masks off. That's not. I got enough latex for that. Okay, I got enough for 3 masks that I can send out to people that have helped. Takeoff Vision's one of them. There's another guy. Asylum, and Pipemaster. You're the 3 that I am going to get these masks to right away.
What do you mean get it to? I'm already here.
You're here. You're here. Pipemaster got the first. But Pipemaster has been with me since day one. Day one of this adventure. And let me see. Okay. Who's that? Asylum? That is Pipemaster. Asylum Beyond the Dead. Asylum saying, what's up?
Yo.
Asylum, yo, it's Pipemaster. Asylum Beyond the Dead, it's Pipemaster. Wow, this is the first face reveal. Ah! There you go. We should have had him wear the mask the whole time he was on. This is Pipemaster. Not. That looks good, man. I think I'm going to have you just go right to mine. I'm leaving it that. And once I see what the finished product is and what you're doing, and I'm watching how you're doing it, you're doing very little at a time.
I told you, you spritzed the whole
Hey,
head.
man,
You were done, right? As soon as you did that, you were done.
I was done. It was over. It was over. But I'm a very, 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 very fast learner. And I'm a visual guy. when I see something, I usually nail it. Just takes a little time. Takes a little time. Unless, of course, I've got an image in my head and I fight you guys on it left and right all the time. Everything has to look like that. I don't know. That, what do I call it? Night Creeper. Night Creeper 78. It has such attitude. And it's really hard to even show that on video as well. It definitely gives you reminiscence of, wouldn't you say, the screen poster art of Halloween 4 and 5?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but only it doesn't have all those, rigid. It's still got a smooth
See
look
how we
to it.
got this side nice and tight
Yes. Oh yeah, that looks good.
now? See, now, like this, all we really need to do with this up here is spritz it to give it a little bit of a wet look. Like
Now,
it
do you
has
want
in
to
the
do it
picture.
with? What do you want to do it with? Hairspray?
Probably gonna have to do it with hairspray. Yeah. Because the back of the head's almost done. I gotta work on this side still. But the back of the head's almost done.
Now, when you get this thing home, you have tacky glue, right?
Yeah.
You could pull that hairline in a little tighter right in the corners there to make it rounded a little bit. It wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, right.
I know, but I'm a perfectionist, dude. I'm gonna, when I see something a little wrong, because I'm looking at him, looking at his picture, and I see that the hairline's a little rounded in that corner, and I'm going, you know what? I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. I'm not doing it to that mask. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna mess with it. Should we get now? See, I'm afraid that the glue's gonna look like it's not gonna look wet. Maybe a little more hair product in it to make it look more wet.
What's that?
The gel
What do you mean?
to make it look a little bit more
On
wet.
the back?
Oh, I mean on the top and everything.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what you're.
So you're just
you need
doing
to
a
spritz
little
it.
at a time.
You're getting this to get the strands together.
Gotcha.
So you get that look. Because on the
That
back of the mask, it's got that.
gnarly-
It's got that strandy look coming
Yeah,
like this.
You want that gnarly look, man.
Yeah. So you got to get the strands first. That's why I was saying get spray gel, because then you spritz it with the spray gel. Just go
Who the
through
hell
it
sells
lightly.
the spray gel? I mean,
Everybody. It'll say spray gel right on the bottle.
Really?
It's like an old school pump.
maybe
like
we should
pump
run.
hairspray.
Should we run the Home Depot or Home Depot, Walmart?
Well, what kind of hairspray you got?
Well, I just have like, I don't. Let me just grab it. I don't remember what it is. Shit. Now these are the 2 regular hairsprays I have, and that's gonna smell pretty. And then there's this stuff.
Yeah, you could get away with using that. That'll give it a wet look.
Okay.
But you gotta lightly mist it.
I haven't had hair in a long time, guys. So guess what? I don't remember. I don't even know what the hell to put in hair anymore. Especially with new products today. The new products are. So I'm thinking about taking this bottle here, and putting it into another container. I wonder if I have one. Please tell me I didn't throw that in there today. I think I did. Dummy. I had an alcohol bottle that was big. Actually, maybe, yeah. I think I got a plan here. We're going to dump alcohol into one bottle, into the other, and then I'm going to clean out the bottle real quick and throw this cleaner in there. Need my alcohol for all the wrong reasons. Okay. All right, now I got a bottle. I wonder if there's enough room.
Yeah, see how the back of the hair's starting to look?
Oh yeah, it's got the nice. Hell yeah.
That's you went over the whole thing all at once. You got to work with this because you know the type of hair that you're using on here. It's going to mat all together if you
Yeah,
just.
it's very soft. This stuff is very soft, but it's got that human hair quality to it. Don't you think? Or
Oh, for sure. The fiber strands, actually, absolutely.
but it's a wool. I can tell you that. Let me go clean this out. I'll be right back. Be right back. You know what? That's dumb. I don't need that much common blood. Well, I like the cap on here. I don't want this pour spout. This is so we'll put it in this. This cap actually has it. But that's for later.
What do we got going on with the comments?
I'm going to go check them right now. Sorry for the hammer. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Holy shit, that fast. It's starting to really come to life there. That looks good. Looking gnarly. Okay, Asylum YouTube. Yo, it's Pipemaster. Okay, it's Pipemaster. Wow, this is the first face reveal. The flashback mask is better than the 13 mask. Ooh, that's saying light Asylum. I gotta tell you, you know, let Pipemaster tell you right from his lips, this mask looks a lot more amazing when you see it in person. I think that it's hard to explain, but the camera, the pictures, none of it captures how cool this thing really looks. Am I right or am I wrong? What do you think, Pipemaster? He's focused.
Oh yeah, this mask. There's not. You see it. Why do you guys see this thing in person, man? It really is that accurate. It's incredible.
There's a little bit
All of us
involved.
pitching in made this thing perfect.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Because it would not have been as perfect if we didn't chip. You guys didn't chip in. because there was things that I was going to just kind of insistent on keeping. But what I also discovered in the process of listening to you guys was the one thing about the Michael Myers mask that a lot of people miss is the non-expression. The non-expression. And that's what this mask really captures. There's no attitude. It's just got this evil, non-descriptive look. Okay, so, damn, looks great, Pipe. Takeoff Vision thinks you're friggin' hitting it out of the park. Asylum. It's a CustomCorpses. In a way, I wish you sculpted the 13 mask to make a better profile.
I like that one.
That's a... Nick ain't gonna like hearing that one, but you know, I can't control what people say.
I told you, I bought that mask, got it, opened the box up, all excited, just to see a cartoon face. I immediately posted it for sale.
Wow.
I still have the emails too of Nick charging me $1,000 for the mask.
Well, I'll never charge anybody more than I think that it's really worth. Even as good as this is, this mask will never get priced out of affordability. The problem will arise, I think, I'm hoping, I think Pipemaster really thinks this too, is the wait list could end up being a long wait if you wait too long. Because once collectors really see this thing, there's liable to the same problem with NAG. NAG stuff, there's how long is the wait list on theirs?
It took me 11 months.
11 months before
11
you
months
got
to get a mask.
from NAG.
Yep.
And that has nothing to do with NAG just pussyfooting around. He's got that many orders, and what happens is there are usually one or two guys that are doing this stuff. You know, as I get bigger, if this thing grows, because I'm not going to do just Michael Myers mask, but I would really like to grow this. I'll probably have another artist with me at some point. I'll have no choice. But I love this business. I love it. Not just like it, I love it. So that is what you're going to combat against if you wait around too long. Right now, I don't even have an order in. I have the 3 masks that are free that I'm sending out to you guys. But I don't want to...
Oh, you have an order?
That's the one. It's already paid. I already paid for it in full. I don't have... I'm working on that. Yeah, I'm saying I don't have any new orders since that one guy. So, but he already paid for it. And guess what he gets, guys? And maybe he realizes it. But as an artist, let's say I get hit by a car tomorrow. God forbid. And he bought the very first mask, so it's going to be autographed and it's numbered number 1. You guys that are getting the free mask, it's going to be prototype number 1, 2, and 3. And prototypes, I don't know, what would you, wouldn't you say that would be more valuable? A prototype? Pipemaster?
Depends how popular this gets.
Yeah, well, the only
some
thing
some of NAG's protos, you know what I mean, they don't sell for a lot. It depends on the pool.
Well, and I got to rename it. Maybe it's not proto. Maybe we need to name it something where it's like exclusive. I don't know. What do you want to do? I mean, what would you think? What would you like to call it? I mean, as a signature. When I the signature mask, maybe we'll call it the signature.
Yeah, we could call it a proto.
Well, the only thing is, though, I mean, if you try, look, I would never hold it against anybody if you're in a spot and you need to sell your mask, and you know, I just want it to be more valuable to you. I want it to be more valuable for you guys. This way.
Well, these are excellent pulls, super accurate. So no matter what, it's going to be valuable.
Okay.
It's going to be valuable just on the sculpt itself.
The paint scheme. You do like the paint scheme?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it's really hard to.
If the paint scheme, I'll tell you what, guys. What we see on camera and what we're seeing and what I see in person, the paint scheme looks nothing like what we're seeing on camera.
Okay, that's what I was trying to emphasize.
It looks so much better in person. Because you don't, like, on camera, we're seeing the yellows a lot. In person, the yellows are only in the features. Like, on the screen used, it's got a little bit of yellow in here, a little bit of yellow in here. That's all you see. Everything, like the cheeks here, everything's got that white, dirty look to it.
And because the YouTube doesn't allow you to really get 4K. I don't know if it does does it give you 4K looking at it on YouTube live? Does it give you 4K or is it 720p?
Yeah, you can get 4K if you have the equipment.
No, the camera is 4K. The problem is YouTube doesn't allow us to stream in 4K. So if that's the case, if you're not seeing it 4K, you're not seeing the dirty wash. Like, you could see the alterations in color just slightly. It's not a lot, but it's there. And I couldn't explain that on I couldn't prove it. There was no way to prove it on camera. So I mean, it's a very accurate sculpt. The paint scheme's really, I think, is fire. I told Pipemaster before he got
How's it looking?
I love it. I love it. When you're done, I'm next. Where do I sit?
What do you think, guys?
I'm gonna go. I'll read the comments. Man, that's fire. That's really nice. Okay, Asylum. Nick charges his rehauls for $1,100. That's bull. Shane Clear, how much do these masks go for? I sell this mask, Shane, for $450 plus tax. Tax is $27 on top of it, so it's $477 total. If you live in the United States, the shipping is free. All right? And you can go to my Facebook, or you know what? Let me text in my contact information. I usually do all my transactions through PayPal. I know there's a little bit more of a fee for me, and I don't care about that. I just want to make sure that let me send you a link. I don't think I overcharge for that. You think, Pipemaster? It's $450 plus.
Absolutely. For what you're getting with this, no way.
Yeah, and I mean, if there's other guys out there trying to sell things like this for $1,000, but here's what I'm looking at. I'm semi-retired, trying to grow the channel, do this kind of stuff for fun. I really enjoy this business. I don't want people bad-mouthing me, ever. I'm just not that kind of guy. So, they want you to put it on. Take off Vision wants you to put it on. But let me share my contact information. Hold on, because I have it on my Facebook wall.
Beautiful.
You still working on yours, or?
Oh, no, this thing's fucking golden, man.
So the tease was just about right? Man, what did I do with that?
I don't know if they can see.
Oh, here it is. I got it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to copy this link.
What do you guys think?
Let me go back to I'm going to go back there, and here we go. fits them good, right? It fits you nice. It's not too heavy, not too big, and that's the small mask. I think the small mask is 25 inches. I try to go 24 and a half, but enter. Okay, put it on pipe, thanks. All right, asylum. I meant 1100. Yeah, I know. I figured that out. I said 1100. There's my link to my PayPal. If you guys are interested in purchasing a mask, it's $450 plus tax. If you live outside of the United States, then here's the deal. Let's say it's Germany. All right, you live in Germany. I already know what it costs to send it to Germany. That's $77. All right. Here's what I would do. I would figure out what it cost me to send it to California, and I'll pay that amount. You pay the balance of the 77. So if it cost me $50 to send it to California, I'm only guessing. I don't know what it costs to send to California, but if it costs me at the furthest distance here on the continent to California, I will pay whatever that is, and then you pay the balance. And say it's $50 that it cost me to send it to California. I'll pay $50, and you pay the $25, and then we'll send it off to you in Germany or wherever else you live. So that's how I'll work with anybody that's outside of the. Damn, Takeoff Vision said, "Damn, looks great." Asylum saying he's like that night creeper is calling his name. Talk about the night creeper for a minute, Pipemaster.
What are you talking about? This right here?
The night creeper, the one that's yeah.
Yeah, that's right here.
Let him talk about it. Because now he sees it. Now he sees it in person.
Yeah, this thing's great. He's got the lips are actually just like the Kirk Lifecast. This thing, the profile from the side, it's really got a menacing look from the side. Wait till this thing gets haired and painted.
Shane, no,
it's going to be beautiful.
I hate to say that. No, I won't ever do Rob Zombie's versions. I have no intentions of doing Rob Zombie's. I just don't like the mask. I never did. But that's just me. And I'm not bashing the mask. I just don't like it, and I don't want to spend. Look, here's what it comes down to. It takes a lot of passion when you're sculpting, and if you really don't like what you're working on, you're not going to put your heart into it. And I don't want to put something out that's not my heart. I have to really love what I'm doing. Takeoff Vision, I'll let you know when I'm ready. I got a couple things I got to...
What do you think?
I think this thing is smoking hot. I'm looking at it from here on the film. A little bit of delay.
Look at it in person. What do you think?
Oh, turn my butt around. Yeah, oh, yeah. Holy shit. Look at that straight up and down, right at me. When it's looking straight at me. Holy shit. Oh, man. I'm next. Hell, I might even have you do my hair.
Look at the back of it.
That is sick. I love it. Now, put this next to it, comparison to show what you've done compared to what this is. And this is no product at all in this hair. And then you can kind of see the definite change. I'm stepping all over this cord. Yeah, that tightens it up really nice. Yes. Oh, wow, look at the difference. Man. You wear that outside the house right now? You go to Wawa with that thing on?
This is literally the flashback.
It is the flashback. They're gonna call you James Jude. What the hell's his name? James Jude. What the hell's his name?
James Jude Courtney.
That's it. That's the one.
He wasn't in the flashback mask.
Oh, who was that?
That was another actor. I forget his name.
And nobody knows it. It's kind of like what happened in '78. The guy that actually played the scene where
The dude's
at the very end.
a dick in real life.
Yeah, yeah. That's why they probably never told anybody who he really was. I don't know. It's so strange. That whole thing was strange. Yeah, that's magic, man. That's magical. That is magical. Now, you know what I might do? I want to send some really good pictures of this. Oh, you know what you should do is take a lot of good pictures with your camera. And I wouldn't mind taking some pictures, and then I wouldn't mind sending this out to Christopher Nelson, just to see what he thinks. What do you think he might think?
I think he'd be pretty impressed with what you created here.
And you think he might think that I 3D printed it?
You got witnesses to say that you didn't.
I know, and I got plenty of video showing that I didn't, and lots of frustration moments too. Oh man, frustrating moments. Yeah, that looks badass. I mean, I'm looking at yours over there. That's hot. Do it up. Hell yeah. That's pretty well teased too, right? That one there is it?
Yeah, but I'm just getting the shape first before you.
Gotcha. You know, I didn't cut the hair length off the back of that yet. You want me to do that real quick?
No, because we can remember how
Analyze
I snipped
it?
some
Okay.
off.
Okay.
With this.
All right. No, I see you on camera. When you look back at me, I see what you're doing on. It's a little bit of a delay though. Aaron Armstrong played Michael Myers in the Flashback.
That's it, Aaron Armstrong.
Aaron Armstrong. That's from Asylum. Thank you, Asylum. Asylum's full of knowledge, man. But Shane, I once again, I reiterate, I'm not bashing the mask. I just don't have a passion for it, and I don't sculpt anything I don't have a passion for. I just really don't, because you got to really dedicate a lot of frustration. You go through hell sometimes when you're sculpting a replication. Whenever you're trying to replicate something, it's 5 times harder. If I just do a scarecrow mask, hell, I'll knock that out in a day. Literally, I would knock that out in a day. But when you replicate any kind of, and you want to be accurate to the screen, you spend a lot of time. You do. You know, I'm really blown away that I knocked this out in a month, because the Night Creeper took me, I'm going to say a year of work. You know, on and off. You got to remember, I had problems with the mold process. I kept breaking the damn molds, and then I had to resculpt. How many times do you think I resculpted that damn thing, Pipemaster? I don't know. I'm going to say it was at least a dozen. At least a dozen. Almost, I want to say about 8, at least 8 times. Because I screwed up the mold, and I just suck at mold making. So how I eliminated that is I went to silicone. I went to silicone. And with silicone, what's really nice about that, it's more expensive, yes, but I can pour up another clay head and make any kind of alterations that I need to. If I need to alter something, or if I see something I need to change a little bit, or if somebody wants something customized just a little bit differently, that's fine. I can change it. But I don't know though. I wouldn't alter it to where it didn't look right. I wouldn't do that. I'm very stingy about how I want this thing to look, but at the same time, this mask was all about accuracy. My Night Creeper was all about capturing multiple versions into that mask. Would you agree that I captured all those different versions into that mask, Pipemaster?
Yes, absolutely. Because you got the scowl and the lips, just like the life cast.
Yes. Yeah, I see you shortened it up nice. Yeah, I never got to it. I just didn't. I just like I was just more worried about getting this thing done. I never even painted the blood into the area or into the on the neck or the. But see, I'm not using this mask, and I didn't put any plasti dip on this mask. The reason why is because I want to be able to see the actual paint, and I want to see the depth of the paint. And sometimes when you have gloss on it, which that wasn't supposed to be gloss. I don't know what that. It's not really high gloss, but it's not matte either, and that's pissing me off because, like you said, if somebody flipped those caps, I'm going to reach out to Plasti Dip and I'm going to ask them to please label their cans because I get a lot of Plasti Dip, and if somebody flips the cap and puts a matte cap on a gloss can, you wouldn't know it until you got the product home and started spraying it. Because there's no indication on what the product does in that can, on the can. It's only by cap only. You have to look at the cap and say, oh, okay. And that already looks good. Lowering his ears a little. You lowering his ears a little?
Lowering the ears a little.
Got an old barbershop joke there. You had to have gone to a barbershop to understand that one. Many years ago. I don't even think there's many more barbershops.
That's why I still go to a barbershop.
Do you?
Yeah.
You try to find one down here. I don't think you're gonna. Oh, wait a minute, I'm wrong. There's one on Route 9. I clip my hair so short, I'm just lazy. I don't want to have long hair anymore. I can't deal with it no more. All right, so what do we got here? Pipemaster, Iron Asylum. Do you hate the aging on the Rob Zombie mask? I don't hate anything. It's because everybody likes their own thing. I'm just. There's no such thing. There's no such word as hate in my vocabulary. Hate's too strong of a word for anything. I tell you, here's what I think. I think everybody has their own opinion. I think everybody has their own perfect version. And whatever's in your head is never going to be in my head. And all I can do is try to go off the screen accuracy. And that's what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, no, there's no slit in the lips. I don't like separating the lips because at some point as the mask ages, it can distort the face. It can make the face, especially if you're bending over or something, I don't know. I just don't think it's necessary. If you want to slip the lips, you can go for it. If you ask me to slip the lip, I'll slip the lip. That's not a big deal. But I think it's too noticeable. I've actually had lips where they actually come apart a little bit on the latex as the mask shrinks, because they do shrink over a couple of months. Doesn't happen all at once. Yeah, it looks good. Takeoff Vision said if these flashback masks would be a TOTS proto, it would look great. No, I think the thing is they're going to use the actual screen used mask mold.
We have it. It's right over here.
Well, you know what I mean. They got to deal with Christopher Nelson, that's for sure. I'm not trying to steal anybody's thunder. I think I can make enough money right by itself on this. Nobody likes Halloween Ends. At least I haven't met anybody yet that likes Halloween Ends. The mask is banging.
That was an award-winning movie, let me tell you.
Yeah. I have not met one person yet.
Mr. Cunningham. Oh, David Gordon Green going to John Carpenter. Do you think it's too Christine? Why would you even mix the two?
Right. Exactly.
Should have left the original script alone. COVID screwed everything up. Delayed it, so they're like, oh, we can't have the timeline the same. There's too large of a gap in between the movies.
And I guess their bank, it's because people aged or maybe died. I don't even know.
Just give us the original movie you wrote.
Yep.
Just delete that movie and give us the original one.
Yeah, man. I'd say Pipemaster's pretty happy with his mask. And you guys are going to be blown away too, man, when you get your mask.
Yeah, we've seen the NAG version 2 today. Looks more like the stunt mask than the actual hero.
Wait a minute, say that again?
Remember I sent you the NAG version 2?
Yes.
Looks more like the stunt mask rather than the hero.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I looked at it. I didn't like the profile. That was it. It was like, once again, the profile. Profile is so important to this mask. It really is. Yeah, Asylum. I'll tell you. I'll give you a quick update with that. I talked to my guy that is a movie producer and a script writer. And the more we talked about it, the more we're going, you know what? I got a friend that has he's got several thousand movies up on his YouTube channel. He's got a lot of followers, and he's not really making that much money. And he's a movie producer. So I'm going, wow, really? And he has a lot of followers, so it's not like, and they tons of likes. I think with YouTube, you've got to hit the millions to really start making money at that. You got to have a lot of followers, and I'll never get there. Not at this age. That ain't gonna happen. So YouTube's just a tool to use to advertise and to have fun with you guys. So as far as trying to really make money on here, I'm not really I'm not really doing that. So the movie script, I talked to him more about it, and he's going, you know, there's so many movies coming out with Michael Myers. You know, that people are making these movies and putting them on YouTube, and then actually there's a couple that are going straight to video that are full feature films slated for next year, I think, is it? And he basically said, John, I think you're really wasting your time with that. Really wasting your time. So what we decided to do is make a pretty long commercial for my website. So that's what we're going to do. And we're not going to do, we're just going to do commercials for each mask. So much for the script. Now, Takeoff Vision, if you want to use my idea, go for it. You got permission. You heard it live. So, I'm just not into, wait a minute, I missed a comment up here. Pressman, how you doing tonight? Sorry, man, I missed your comment up here. Hold on, you know what? If I scroll, no, it's automatically scrolling for me. I just overlooked it. Damn, mask looks sick. That's what this guy says. Pressman
looks even better in person.
Yeah, it's. I tried to tell you. I try to tell everybody that, you know, that the lighting in here doesn't help us either. The lighting is like bright white LED, and it's you don't see the colors. They kind of get washed out on the screen. You don't see the variation really well. Yeah, it's really hard to explain. You know what? The closest thing is that outdoor shot. When it's outside in the sunlight, you can see the colors. But even then, you don't really get the full dimension of the mask until you see it visually in your hands and right in front of your face. Because you're living in you guys out there right now are living in a 2D world. We're in a 3D world right now over here. And it just definitely takes it to the next level. Takes it to the next level. Yeah, I'm going to have to slip that Velcro in there. I'm probably just going to slip a couple pieces in there just to close it. I don't want to mess up the hair. Usually I have to turn the mask inside out to put the Velcro in it. And I'm not doing that to that hair. I don't really need it. I don't need it in that mask. I'm not trying to. I'll never wear that mask anywhere. I keep getting skinnier though. I'll be able to play Michael Myers again. And that's a thrill. I've lost more weight than people realize until you see me in person. and you're going, oh shit. So, see, I don't see myself every day. I definitely don't sit in front of a mirror and admire myself. That's for sure. So, I've had people come up to me and go, wait a minute, is that you, John? I'm like, holy shit. Yep, that's me. I'm about to post a short of the Halloween Ends mask rehaul. Go for it, Asylum.
How many people you got?
You know what? Good question. 7 people. It's been 7 steady. 5, and it jumps around. It's like 5, 7. You know what it is? They're jumping from people to people to people, and they might even be sharing my content. You know what I'm saying? So you get 5. Now we're back to 7. Pipemaster's wigging out.
Who said that?
No, I did.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, I just being sarcastic sometimes. Give him something to laugh at every once in a while. Styles has got jokes once in a while. I got to be in rare form though, and I'm in that mood. Pipemaster did that. You know, he came in here. I'm usually bored to death. I'm talking like, oh yeah. I'm just like, because I'm sitting in this room by myself, and just no excitement. I do need a team member. That's what I need. I think I need somebody in here all the time with me. Keep my interest going, Keep the fire going. But man, they look sick. They are sick looking, great looking masks.
I can't believe seeing it in person. How incredible it is.
So how long do you think you'll take before you sell it? I don't blame you because I already told you what I told you. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to tell everybody on YouTube land, so it's well documented here. Pipemaster will never pay for a mask as long as I'm alive. I'll make him a new mask. If he sells it for $1,000, somebody offers him a shitload of money, sell it. I'll make you a new one. You have my permission.
Nah, I gotta sell it.
But Pipemaster will never pay for another mask. He's been with me for a long time. And we've become friends over time. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's sick. I just love it. I love it. I can't wait to. You're gonna have to tell me what your wife thinks of your mask when she sees it. And does she really kind of like pay attention to detail like you do with?
Oh, absolutely. Remember I told you, she said that the paint was off on your mask, and you're like, I gotta add more white.
Yeah. Yep. I knew it was wrong because I have these masks side by side. Now the only thing that you're seeing a little different on his right now is because it's got a little gloss to it, and that's pissing me off because it looks so much better when it doesn't have that paint on that shit on there. But you gotta protect that paint. You don't want that paint to come off. I also was told that it's a good idea to spray Plasti Dip on the inside of the mask once you're done, because then your sweat won't ruin the latex. So I might do that as well. I'll spray Plasti Dip on the inside of the mask for everybody. This way they don't have to worry about the mask getting ruined from their sweat. They'll have a little added protection. What do you think? Good idea too?
I don't know. Is that harmful to your face?
No, it's plastic. It's plastic. It dries plastic. But as long as you don't overspray, that's the key.
All right, let's get this over here.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you right now, I would have already overdone it. As tedious as he worked on that hair, on both of those masks, I would have put more product in it by not right. It would have ruined the friggin' hair. And I probably would have had a friggin', I thought I had a nightmare on my hands. But you know what? After seeing what he's doing to this and seeing exactly how he's doing it, and we'll upload the video. I will definitely replicate this. Well, everybody's mask will have this hairstyle. I got the herring right. The herring is perfect as far as, although that roundness in the corner has to happen. Has to happen.
Look at that.
Oh, I got a comment. Let me zoom in a little. There you go, guys. Now you can see the hair real good. You can see the detail, and we're going to show his real good too. Look at that. That is sick. You can see into the scalp. There you go. And you notice you can't see the hairline. Guys, you see how it's pulled down? The glue line, I mean, not the, the hairline glue line. You don't see the glue. That is a perfectly haired, perfectly styled with product hair. And now I'm going to show his. And he nailed them. They're both identical. We know the masks are identical. But now the hairstyle is matching. That is sick. Do a complete spin around so I can show that gnarly back. Oh, that's badass.
Yours is a little bit longer, but I didn't want to chop yours too short.
That's all right. I ain't worried about it. I'm not really wearing that mask. I usually... That is sick.
But that's the look you want with them.
And that,
Fibers like that.
the one thing about this hair that I use, it's got a very, very... Now, there's no dye in that hair. That is the natural color of the wool. Now, I think they dye it. I don't know. I don't know, because it's got gray fibers in it. It's got all kinds of, like,
It's what you
very
needed to use.
Yeah, it's a really cool variation.
It's darker in person for sure.
Yes. Yeah, well, actually, this is captivating that. Now that I zoomed in, it actually shows the true color here. Wait a minute. No, it's not. I'm wrong. It's because of the angle that I'm sitting at, looking at the camera.
There we go. Now it's perfect.
Good stuff. So what do you got planned? What's your plans for the weekend?
Got to entertain the wife, the kid.
You gonna go fishing at all?
Going fishing tonight for
Oh
stripers.
shit, really?
Yeah.
Where you going, right off Wildwood, or?
Yeah, we gotta, we're right on the water, so.
Yeah, I've never been over to your
Her
place.
dad's boat. We're gonna go right over to the sod banks.
You love your fishing.
Absolutely.
You know what? This is my pastime. I can sit here for hours and do this kind of stuff.
Told you I had a style to
Yeah,
hair.
you do, man. I'm glad I didn't mess with it. I'm glad I took
I was like, let me do it.
Let you do it. We're good. We're good. It's just some things you have to learn. You need to see it firsthand. Now, I've seen guys style hair, but everybody's different. Everybody has their different opinion on what they think. And I kind of seen your work on the other mask, and I said, you know what, I like that. Let's just go with that.
Oh, on the GKY
Yes,
mask that I sent
yes.
you. Yeah, to go Kirk yourself.
Yeah, it's just a shame. It's just a shame that the hair quality wasn't that good on the mask, right? Isn't that what you said?
On that mask, the hair quality wasn't the greatest.
Yes.
Yeah, I really had to.
You got to work your ass off to
Yeah,
get it right.
really had to screw with that hair to get it right. But this stuff is perfect because you see the individual hair fibers.
Yes, it's
It
thick
doesn't
enough.
get all matted and clumped together. If you look at the screen used mask, you can see the hair fibers real
Yes.
well. Yeah, it's swirled around and stuff, but it's not matted together like crazy.
This might even be the stuff that they're using.
Possibly could be.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never really seen the screen used mask in person. So, and once again, when you're looking at pictures and videos, we see how drastically different they look when you see them in person.
Man, that is the flashback. It's insane.
Looking at the details. I zoom back out so they see in frame. Yeah, mine's, no, yours is a little bit whiter still than mine. You think?
It's like, it's weird. The angles you get it from, you really see the details.
Yeah.
So, under the right kind of...
You want to see that, when you see that in the dark.
The low light, like if you took pictures like Molpagano does to make his masks look spectacular.
Yeah, and they do. Man, he knows how to use film, that's for sure.
Well, he's got blue lights,
yeah,
white, cool white lights, warm lights.
I'm also going to put a light behind the mask to show off the back, the detail in the hair and everything at some point. You know what?
You definitely got that nice indentation right there. That came out good.
I'm pumped. I think we're going to have... I think this...
Everybody good with the hairstyle? Looks good?
Yeah, let me read a comment because I've been turned around on. What do you guys think? That's the finished hair. Asylum mask, Pipemaster, is there a reason why you love that flashback mask? Now that I've made it, and I'm very accurate to the mask, I have an understanding of why that mask looks so good, and that's just my opinion. Let me hear his first.
I love the flashback mask because it really portrays the original look. If you get a real good original H1 mask, I'm not talking about a Kirk stretch, I mean not a Castle stretch or anything like that, or the phone scene where the face is real narrow. If you get a real good, Kirk lineage, it really does have the features, and in different angles and in different lighting gives you that H1 look. I think it's just a more perfected H1 mask. Like, you got to remember, Christopher Nelson, we're in, the golden age of high definition filming. He's got to do certain things with the mask for all the lighting and quality cameras and stuff that they're using nowadays. Back then, you're using shitty cameras, shitty lighting, a lot of yellow lighting, and it was just plain old white spray paint that got dirtied from handling, that gave the mask the shadows. It wasn't like it was painted with all these details and all these layers of paint for different lighting and camera shots. So this mask really gives you that H1 look in all the different lighting angles. See what they got to say.
Now we got. We have a new person that joined the party. Kyle Imus, am I saying that right? New here. Thanks for the info. Where is the best place to get hair for the mask? I can't reveal that, my friend. I get my hair from a certain, but you can go on Etsy.
What did Takeoff say?
And here we go. Takeoff. Use cornstarch for the inner mask. All right, let me go on. Asylum, Pipemaster, is there a reason why you love the flashback mask?
Yeah, okay, we went over that.
We just went over that. Takeoff Vision, damn good. Kyle Amos, looks awesome. Takeoff Vision, I think the flashback mask is a more modern way the mask is looking, but still the original touch.
That's a fantastic way of putting it. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
That's funny. Me and Takeoff agree on a lot of things.
Yes, definitely. And I'll tell you, my reasons why is once I got into the sculpture of it, I think what sold me on the mask immediately, as soon as I got it right though, was the shape of the eye cuts. Not this way, but in here.
Yeah.
Having that overhang.
Where it flares out, yep.
Where it flares out just a little bit, but it still drops down.
For sure.
You have to have that, and these have to be sunken in. I think I'm blocking the view. These have to be sunken in right. If this pitch is wrong, Now I've seen a couple masks, and I'm not going to mention names. I'll let you mention if you're going to see it. Where this is what it looks like.
I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Falco's mask.
It looks like that, and that is the wrong. And I've seen like this. That's how it looks. And just that little change, just by me pushing on that finger just a little bit. Look what it did to that face.
We got the horror counselor saying fire.
I think it is too, man. I need all you guys.
I'm telling you, take off Asylum. When you get these masks in your hand and you're looking at them in person like I am right now from all the different angles, yes, it looks like the Flashback mask, but from certain angles, like it's the H1 mask.
Yeah.
Christopher Nelson, as much as people hate on him for whatever reason,
I don't even understand that.
he did a spectacular job with this mask.
Yeah.
He absolutely did.
And this is not, it's as close as I can get it to. But this is not the real, this is not the mask. You know, nobody's ever going to replicate that perfect. And I would say that Christopher Nelson couldn't replicate it if he tried to sculpt it again to the exact thing.
Takeoff says he wishes he could be here with us.
I wish all of you guys could be here, man, because it'd be so fun. It'd be like a giant party in here.
Hey, I wish I could come out to Germany and have a nice ghost beer with you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, because it is fun. And, am I wrong? You picked it up right away, didn't you? So you saw that as well.
What's that?
With what's his name? Come on. When I pushed in the little.
Oh, Falco's mask.
Why did
I told you, certain angles, his mask looks okay, and then you look at it straight on, and you're like, man, there's something wrong with this mask.
Yeah,
It's like the forehead's blocked.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of.
weird. It's weird. And as soon as I pushed in, right there, right between the nose, it almost looks identical to his mask. So he's not far off.
I got some perma-blood here.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if anybody can see it.
Why does that look brown?
Oh, that's just
It's just dried in the bottle, yeah.
But I got some perma-blood here to give DJ Myers.
Just put DJ Myers, love it. That's funny. And this is now called come on now. Oh yeah.
The Mask Crypt.
The Mask Crypt. He has to remind me every time. I get those senior moments. Bear with me,
Horror
guys.
counselors wants to be here.
Yeah, it's fun, man. This is fun. The studio is nice. It's soundproof too, guys. And I don't know if you noticed that. You see how dead the sound is in here?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, because you got all the sound deadening
Yeah,
foam
I
up
put
here.
the foam up there just to deaden the foam.
What are you saying? It looks like the Nag Madman? He didn't make the Madman mask.
Now I don't even know what the Madman is.
The Madman's a old school Myers mask.
Really?
Yeah, forget who made the Madman. If anybody remembers who made the Madman mask, comment on there.
Yeah, this is cool.
Oh, there's that damn plastic mask and you were driving me nuts with.
Go ahead.
I'm like, stop going off of that mask.
We gotta show him. We gotta show him. And it wasn't because, you know what I was trying to get from this? The scowl. That's it, right here.
Yeah.
That's all I was caring about. And you know what? If you look at the profile.
Watch out. He kept kind of trying to sculpt from this. He kept trying to sculpt from this. He was driving me nuts.
Oh, I knocked that damn camera over. Hold on. I knocked the shit out of that. Let's get this right. Let me know when I'm in frame here.
Yeah, we're in frame. He kept trying to sculpt from this. That was driving me nuts. I'm like, stop using that for reference.
But I want you to take that profile and look at it from the side. Look at this. Line them up. You know what I'm saying?
And I see what you're saying. There's a couple of the features that are the same, but it's
Right,
it's
and
not.
that's what I was going for.
It's not.
This is elongated too.
Yeah.
So, but the features, that was wider and smaller. So, what are they saying now?
Asylum said the reason why I love the Flashback mask because it looks like a retro vintage Halloween mask.
Oh, it definitely gives you that.
And then Horror Counselor said, I'm curious why Tots never came out with the Flashback mask.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think Christopher Nelson wanted to give it up. Now, my theory on that is, I actually think that at some point he's going to get involved with somebody else making a movie, and they're going to want to buy that mask to use it in another film.
Maybe.
I can't picture why wouldn't you release that, especially when you got guys like me and everybody else out there. Well, if you're not going to do it, we'll do it. You know, we'll try to copy what you've done, and we have. And it's just, you know, there's several people that have made this mask now, and I look. Some of this is by luck too. Some of this is by luck. I've only been doing this for 3 years. So I mean, I whittled. I whittled. I used to do relief carving in wood. I never worked with clay until 3 years ago, and it's my new favorite Play-Doh. I love clay. I just love sculpting. And then what did you think of the sculpture over here when you saw the clay itself? It's pretty wild because it's so smooth.
Yeah.
You don't realize, like, oh my God, is that really clay? You know, it's like that's the thing that gets you.
I mean, you can really see how accurate the clay is too.
Yes.
You could see the things that we couldn't see in person.
Right. You're never going to catch it on. At least not with the cameras I have. Anyway, that's for sure. I got an iPro 11 Pro Max or whatever the hell it is. It's the camera's just not that good.
Yeah, I told him he needs to upgrade, get a better phone with a better camera.
But the thing is, you're still limited because if you're going live, I think they really filter it down to like at the most 1080p.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you that definition anyway, so it's almost like, you know, you spend all that extra money and then for what?
Now we got to see you style one.
I'm going to do that. I have to do it to this. The one that sold is right there.
Yeah, you're going to be...
That guy gets his, probably at the end of the week, I'll have his done. A couple days. It won't take me long. I mean, think about how long did it take me to paint the other, if you eliminate the mistakes,
yeah,
it didn't take long.
I've only been sculpting for under a year. I can't wait to get to the point where someone can look at my artwork and say, not bad. That's from the horror counselors.
Horror counselors all the way, man. It just depends on what it is.
And then you got Asylum. Man, look at that old night creeper right there.
Oh, which one? Which one's he looking at?
I think he sees the night creeper in the... Oh, he's talking about the old one. I think he's talking about this one here.
Is it in frame?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're all getting cut up and thrown away, guys. I already took 2 down. I already cut up 1 today. I got a pile of them sitting over here in the corner on the floor that I got to cut up and get rid of. I just don't have the space. I mean, everybody's like, well, shouldn't you hang on to your artwork? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not keeping things that aren't perfect, and I'm not saying to not look back on it. I have plenty of photos of my stuff. I have plenty of videos of me doing it. I don't need to hang on to everything that I make. I'm not a pack rat. That's for sure. I always have to make room for new stuff. Always got to make room for the new thing. You know, which one's mine? I'm just only. Oh, okay, that one here. I'm just thinking, if you can, not you. I'm just saying, if that was more rounded right in there, it would look more accurate, right? I can't do that.
It would, but it looks. You don't need to change the sculpt to do that. You can just.
No, I'm just gonna round that out a little bit on the next mask. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it on this. I already know that that's there, so it's not like I need to address it on that mask or your mask or any other mask. I can just do it in the future mask. I just bring it forward a little bit, round it out. Now there's something that I saw 2 little brown specks on there.
Yeah, you got a couple brown specks here.
What the hell is that?
Maybe it was from when you were doing a wash.
But it's on the outside of it because it wasn't there a couple days ago. So you might be able to just wipe that right off because it's got the protection on it. I wouldn't recommend doing any kind of soap or anything. What's up?
Getting texted from the wife.
I know how that works. So what do you think?
I think we have a winner on our hands.
Oh yeah, and you guys were all part of it. You guys were all part of helping me with this because it took all the eyes, especially you guys that collect. You see, you've actually bought these masks that people are making, and some you liked and some you didn't. And you knew what you wanted. You knew what you wanted, and it helped me get the mask extremely accurate. So we've got a grand slam here.
You got takeoff vision. These two flashback masks. Flashbacks sitting on the table kind of remind me on that pic where there are two stunt masks sitting on a table too. Remember they had the two masks sitting there and then they had the sheet over the one?
Yeah. Well, they're very shadowy in that picture. I saw that picture. It's very shadowy.
Yeah, it's hard to get a good shot of that picture. A lot of them are blurry.
Yeah.
And then you got horror counselors. I finally purchased myself an airbrush. I've already used it, and it makes all the difference.
Yes, the airbrush definitely takes you to the next level.
John, what was the hardest sculpt so far? The flashback? That's from the horror counselors.
I gotta say no because it only took me a month to do it. But see, you gotta understand, as I've learned and finally started figuring out exactly how Michael Myers' face needs to look, I had a better understanding of, especially human anatomy. I had a better understanding of human anatomy. I was able to knock it out. Now, I was being stubborn at times because I didn't want to give up that. I was still looking to try and make it look more evil. And that's where I kept making a mistake. And that's when you guys started, that's where you guys really helped me out a lot because I kept trying to go back on the scowl being a little bit more prominent. It just made it more evil. And this mask, to achieve this flashback, it's all about subtlety. I mean, those features in that mask, they look like they're real dominant, but they're not really that heavy in that mask. Would you say that they're pretty...
No, the features are
they're
very
not heavily
subtle.
Sculpted. They're very subtle. That's what I'm saying.
Which what made it difficult.
Yes, that's anytime when anything's very subtle, it's the most difficult thing you can achieve. I even had to alter the. Oh, let me grab that real quick and I'll show everybody because I know they're getting the wife saying, "Come on, when are you coming home?" I hear it. I can see it in the expression. This is the resin casted.
I think both
Flashback.
both of you should run CustomCorpses. You guys seem to have a great energy. That's from Takeoff Vision.
That's what we want. I would love to team up with him, but he's got a real job, just like.
I love the mask crypt. That's from Horror Counselors.
That's the resin hard copy of the Flashback, foam filled, and now
you can really see the
yeah,
detail.
you can see the detail on that. That's what I'm saying. It's really amazing. Now this has
A little
to
bump on the nose.
this has to be altered. Remember?
Yeah.
But I can make another silicone master copy from that mold, from that master. So I never have to worry about ever losing the work that I did to capture.
This is pretty cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's a resin. It's a really hard resin too. It's pretty thick.
Pretty cool if you could paint that.
I don't want only because I got a silicone. If I need it for silicone.
That'd be really cool if you could paint it.
But man, it's been really fun hanging out.
Oh,
Pipemaster.
absolutely.
I'm so happy you're here. I couldn't wait for this because I've been waiting for Pipemaster for a year, at least. But he's been really caught up, man.
Every time I've come down to the shore house, I've had to do work at the shore house.
Yes, it's always something.
What do we got? We got another con.
Another one?
Nope, same one.
I just wish, you know, we were closer together. You know what? I'll have to come up and invade your place sometime.
I don't have the setup like this though.
Oh, well, you don't really need that. We're not going to do it. Well, we can do something up there.
Where's your bottle?
Oh, shit. Right there.
This one?
Yep. I know it's big. Don't put all that. Just put in whatever you're going to put in. I'm not. Whatever you feel necessary. Whatever you want to make sure you keep for yourself. Especially, I might remember I have to take that off that product that you brought, and you're going to need. Actually, I'll do it for you. No, I'll let you do it because you know what you like. So wherever you stop is where we stop. I'll probably order some more of that stuff too at some point.
This shit's expensive.
I know. That's why I'm dreading it. Right now I'm just trying to sell a few masks so I can afford some of the products. The silicone really set me back, man. Silicone costs a lot of money. Silicone, but you know what? In the end, that's plenty.
No, I bet this thing was coming out slow. I thought that was more than what it was.
Well, maybe it's hopefully it's not drying up on you. Don't take too much out of your bottle because I know you need it. You use that stuff a lot. At some point I'll have to buy some more. That's all. And I'll buy us enough for both of us. I'll buy a gallon of it, and we'll fill you back up. That's plenty. I still got that other bottle over there.
There's a shit ton in here.
Damn, it's funny. It's the same size bottle. Don't overdo it. Only because, I mean, I'm using such a little amount. When I put it on the mask, it's only to fill the...
Yeah, but if you got to do the,
Yes.
The other thing.
What do you mean? The back of the head. Yeah, the back of the head. Yeah.
No, the other thing, the secret.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn. Oops. Yeah, we will need product. Well, I'll just have to order it. Just the way it is. That stuff's amazing. This blood is so cool. Perma blood, the best blood on the market. Dries clear. It actually goes on bright and then dries dark.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool. That almost looks like a little bit of like an orangey. It's got a little orangey color to it until it dries.
Yes.
And then it dries like a really...
It looks like fresh blood.
They will never reveal what this stuff is.
They will not.
No. Because, man, it is so hard to get really good blood.
We got Asylum. I think the Night Creeper mask should be aged.
Oh,
Asylum says real human blood.
yeah, we can do that too, but it's got to be yours. Are you donating tonight? We got to get you to donate some blood to us. We can use human blood on your mask. You just got to send a vial of it for us, will you? And don't miss, because if you hit the wrong one, you're going to be spouting like a...
It looks like human blood in the bottle. This stuff's great.
Yeah, look at that. Like, show them, because yours is a little brown looking, but look at this.
Yeah.
Look how red this looks. It's only from age. I guess it oxidizes against the bottle a little bit.
Yeah, but you see how red it was when I was
when
pouring
you poured
it
it
in?
out,
Yeah.
man, it's pure red. Well, you can see it in that bottle. Now it's pure red. That's cool. So, you're going fishing, huh?
Yeah. Well,
She wants a little time. With
I'm
her.
not going fishing until later tonight with her dad.
Okay.
When the tide starts coming in a little more. I got a bike ride with them to the boardwalk.
Well, that's why she's like, where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate this.
Let's get this mask selling.
Yeah. Let's get this. Let's get everybody, please share this content. Let everybody know about this mask, because I really need to sell this mask, and need to get a few under my belt. I got a few under my belt. I still got to buy some products. I got to get some more stuff. And I'm probably, if I send off those 3 masks to those guys, I'm probably going to have to buy another 5 gallons of latex.
And you guys, when you get them, you'll see why I was hounding his ass to get them nightshade paints.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, big difference. They're so it's almost like the consistency of the paint is so creamy.
Yeah.
And it just has it's an uncanny thing when you start spraying it. You're going, oh, now I know why. Because the other shit. Here, hang on to that.
Yeah, we know what the other shit looked like.
Wait. The other shit, my stuff. I mean, this doesn't look bad, but there's a texture to it that doesn't feel right. No, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
Now,
No.
show them the color of it and everything and put it next to ours. That's like that moon glow. Now, I did the hair on that one. A little puffy in the back. I got too much hair on there once again.
Too much hair, and you got some of it a little too fuzzy.
Yep. I'm gonna end up coning that out. That doesn't.
Look at that. That's like night and day. The
yeah,
colors.
it's night and day in color. Well, that's based off the original. The flesh tones are pretty nice. Well, the original mask was like a freshly white paint. Now, I still have not found that yet. I got to tell you, I'm going to watch that video. I went to watch it last night, and it won't play on my Xbox for some reason. So I'm going to have to bring it in here, play it on my computer, and see if it works. Anyway, there's a video where we said his name. What was his name again?
Oh.
The guy that was talking about how he painted the mask and cut the eye holes out and everything.
Oh, Nightmare Toys.
No. The guy that actually did the original movie in '78. We were talking about
Tommy Lee Wallace.
Tommy Lee Wallace.
Yeah.
So Tommy Lee Wallace, in 2 different interviews, because I heard the other interview too, where he said it was, what did he call it?
The fish belly white.
Well, one of those videos.
An appliance white.
And an appliance white.
Yeah.
So which one is it?
I think it's appliance white.
Well, fish belly has this bluish glow to it.
Yes.
Now, when that white went on, it had the same exact bluish glow to it. Just didn't have that shitty texture. It was really smooth and soft on the mask. Well, you can feel that. Feel the difference in that.
Oh, I know. Remember, I've had multiple Simon Brandolino masks, and that's all he uses.
I'll never use anything more than that now. But now I'm gonna have to buy a lot of white. The white's gonna be something I have to buy a shitload of. I already went through 1 bottle.
We got Asylum. I think I think I'm good. I need my blood.
Oh, okay. Well, just in case we will call out to you one day. We will call out. We're. Oh yeah, we got to get that right. We never did fix that. Hey, well, I'll let you do that on your own. You can do that because you got to get back. You got to get back. Your wife's gonna choke you. She's gonna be like, "What are you guys doing?" Oh, well, we did a stream. Oh yeah, wonderful. The kids are waiting here.
The masks sit on that perfect too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's well. I used that foam. That was they were cut-offs from the neck.
Yeah.
So it fits in the crown of the head perfectly. So, you know what? Well, no, because that stands. Yeah, there ain't nothing you can do about that unless you want that. You can paint it black.
I mean, I can use it for the time being until I fix this up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sweet.
Because you can show it to her. I can always make another one. I don't really give a damn about that. Shit, I don't use them for decoration or anything. I don't have any. But that really shows off the mask a lot better.
It for sure does.
And what's nice about that mask is when you got it on and you put that around your neck, that collar's going to go up around your neck really nice.
Oh yeah.
If you want to wear the collar up. She's nailing you, man. You're gonna get screwed.
Are you returning?
Find a new girlfriend? Oh yeah, you should hear some of the shit my wife says to me. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this up. Say goodnight, guys. Say goodnight to
good chat with everybody.
Pipemaster. It was fun. It's fun. And I wish we could do this so much more.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. On the next adventure. when you get down here again, you got to stop by because we'll do a live stream just like you did tonight.
Sweet, sweet.
So, say good night, guys. Let me see if there's anybody that wants to say anything real quick. Any questions? See ya. Horror counselor. I'm back. He must have disappeared for a little bit. I'm good. I need my blood. Okay. Real human. Okay, we're good, guys. I want to say goodnight, everybody. Pipemaster, thank you for coming out here. I so enjoyed having this and doing this tonight. And now I'll be able to look at the video and rewatch this thing because we were reading comments and stuff, and I couldn't look at every little, but I could see what he did, and it's very, very subtle, very, very subtle. And when I go to make,
you got the other thing back there. Don't forget about that.
Yes,
Yep.
I don't want to incite. Because that if you buy a mask, you're gonna get this thing and you're gonna go, oh man, cool. Because you're not gonna have to shop for one. Let's just say that. You're not gonna have to shop for one. You're gonna be able to go out that night with your mask on, with your outfit, and you'll be golden. You'll have everything you need. So that's the plan going forward. But people that only when you purchase the mask is the ones that get that. So I'm going to say goodnight, guys. I thank you again for joining us. And Pipemaster's out of here because if he doesn't, we don't want to talk about that. All right, peace, everybody.
Later.
Good night. Oh, gotta do. How do we do this? All right. Oh, there.